So everyone's going to be here in half an hour. I haven't even put any makeup on. I'm still in my pyjamas. I might leave my pyjamas on actually. And no makeup or anything, but hopefully I'll have time to put on a lick of mascara. Okay, as the girls have just reminded me, it's 10 minutes till people are here. Look at me, I'm still in my pyjamas, but look, I wanted to show you my dessert, it worked. Baklava, look, underneath there, loads of pistachio nuts. Do you, Mad? Yeah. I've forgotten that. And then look, just the most gorgeous rose water syrup goes over the top.
Rose water?
Yeah. And you let that sit down. Oh my God, that's gonna be so good! We did it. Hello everybody. Hello. You know Lisa and her boys from before. We're just the next stage on now. Stacey will be here soon. And I've just remembered I haven't done the chicken wrap, so I'm going to do that now. So, I just want to show you this subs. This is a very Arabic little dish called musakhan. And it's fried chicken in lots of like olive oil and tons of onions and a spice called sumac. And you literally just do that, roll it up, I cut off the edge and then put them in there. I'll show you later. Right, we have been eating for literally hours. And we've decided now a little bit of watermelon. This weather is so... I think I've got a tan.
No, I haven't.
Oh, thanks Kiki.
We're filming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I might take it out and get advice from Teddy. Come out.
This one was an actual.
Good job it didn't laugh.
Just what we've always spoke about.
Yeah, you've always said
And
that.
this one was
Oh, thanks Teddy.
Fontu called round the neck. Nearly cocked it.
Da 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 da. Teddy,
Like
tell the
one of
subs.
say that on the...
You're going to do that on your lap.
Tell the subs what is the best way to cut a watermelon.
My eyes looked like they were falling off my head.
Well, first of all, you ought to make a square hole to find out what it's going to be like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You might not open it at all.
Okay.
Here.
I know what was...
Yeah. A square hole to decide
I've always cut it.
whether you're going to have a good one or not.
But then what if it's not going to be a good one?
Well, we take it
Well,
back.
Would you?
if you're lucky, you go out and buy another one.
Oh God, let's all say a prayer. Let's say a watermelon prayer.
Make it a nice big. That's
Oh, how cute is
Yeah.
that?
I hope it's a good one because I really want some of this.
Same.
Oh my God, it's fragrant.
Cut it
It's
then.
not just crisp, it's fragrant. You!
it. Right.
Okay.
So you go ahead and cut it any way you wish.
Ah.
Hello.
Those little squares.
Did you go away?
Oh my God.
Don't cut me.
You need one of them electric knives.
Yeah, I'm going to get one of them.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
We've got a get Daddy's chainsaw.
An electric one. And you can never get it in the right.
Right, this is going to be. I reckon this is about the size of Stacey's baby. So you get the big watermelon. What do you reckon? Anyone want some?
No, please.
Okay, all right, Kooks.
Poor old Nanny Di. I've just left her. She's having a bit of a tough time, a bit like I was last weekend. But just gone over Waterloo Bridge. The last remnants of the protest are being mopped up, quite literally, by the police. I think I may have missed Stacey, so I'm heading back to the house now. Hopefully there'll be some food left over, and hopefully the garden, being so clean, has provided the perfect backdrop for everyone. Anyway, driving back now. See you soon.
We've had a lovely day, haven't we? My lovely friend Lisa.
The best food in the world.
Oh God,
Absolutely
there's a
gorgeous.
carnage. It's not too bad.
No.
Because of course you swept
Has
in
been worse.
just before Stacey got here and washed everything up. But look at the table, still perfection. That's the kids. Because we didn't end up sitting down to the table and eating anything. We just picked. We just all stood here and just picked all day. Oh, it was really nice. It was so nice. It was so mellow.
How can I try and clear up?
Mark has now returned.
That's so funny, I forgot to
And
ask.
you have just eaten not one but two of Lisa's lethal what can we call them? Lisa's lethal.
Crispies.
Just explain what goes into your lethal Rice Krispie cakes.
14 Mars bars,
14 Mars bars,
a load of butter,
a load of butter,
dairy milk.
extra family size.
You can use other chocolate. And a little egg.
Was there a cream egg in it as well?
A little egg on the top.
Egg.
Oh, egg. How do you feel?
I feel great. I've only had 2.
Well, I've eaten half a tray of baklava, so we're
Oh,
both
there you go.
equal.
I'm going to have 4 more, if that's all right.
Yeah. Eat them all.
So we had a lovely time.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Easter!
Look after your nose. Well, thanks. Can't even notice it now at all.
Bye! Happy Easter!
Love you. Love you. Love you loads.
I'm going to keep eating your Rice
Thank you for your
Krispies.
lovely presents. Easter bags. Spoiled rotten.
Brothel light.
I love you.
Text us when you're home.
We will.
And avoid,
Missing you already, Dina. Say bye.
My lovely, I'll see you very soon.
avoid Waterloo Bridge. Still. It's the last stand. They're there. Yeah. Oh, in fact, you're the final shot of the vlog.
Right, we'll be back next Friday for our next feast. Okay, next Friday.
If you could bring even more
Oh my
Mars
god,
bar.
the best food in the world. I am so full. I look about 10 months pregnant.
No, you don't.
I do.
You look suntanned and lovely.
I do.
I look bad.
Toffee, are you alright, darling? Saying goodbye. Bye, guys. Drive carefully.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Such
The
a nice
boys are
night.
so funny. Such a nice night.
I'm going for a walk.
You want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, she
Bye.
always yearns to walk at night, Maddie. Will you sit outside? I love walking at night.
Oh, what's the oddest detail of the entire Easter weekend is that the Easter table hasn't been touched.
I know.
How bizarre. Beautifully made. The girls made it and no one sat at it.
No, but everyone saw it and loved it. It's just because we ended up eating here and out in the garden, but it's still there and it's still lovely.
Maddie's just read the Extinction Rebellion leaflet that I was handed on the way home. And the guy who handed me it said, we have 25 years left. And I said, 25 years? Are you sure about that? I mean, nothing can be predicted with such accuracy. And he got a bit argy-bargy and he thrust that in my hand. But what does it say on the back of it?
We are protesting to persuade the government to take emergency action on the climate and ecological crisis. We have entered a period of abrupt climate breakdown and are in the midst of a mass extinction bigger and faster than the one that killed the dinosaurs. If we continue to ignore the current environmental situation, we will experience an unprecedented level of disruption within our lifetimes. We face floods, wildfires, extreme weather, crop failure, mass migration, and the breakdown of society. We have 3 demands. The government must tell the truth about the climate and wider ecological emergency and work alongside the media to communicate with citizens. The government must enact legally binding policy measures to reduce carbon emissions to net zero by 2025 and reduce consumption of resources to below half of sustainable levels. A National Citizens' Assembly to oversee the changes as part of creating a democracy fit for purpose. And it also says, to survive, it's going to take everything we've got.
This is the problem. People are saying we shouldn't have, disrupting people getting to work, disrupting people to having their lives.
But they're not going to have
And
their lives.
the only way that's the thing. That's why they're campaigning in this way. Because this will be our reality.
It's
You
funny.
won't have a car to drive in
No.
to go to work if you don't stand for what we all should be standing
And that's
for.
what I thought as I was driving into work the other day in the car.
Everything that what politicians and the government think is important won't be important if there isn't an earth for it to be
Brexit is
happening.
irrelevant.
Brexit, there is no Brexit if there is no planet. So why not help the planet before you start thinking about Brexit. Because it's not like anything's happening with Brexit anyway.
It's very true. So rather than getting all uppity and thinking somehow we're still the British Empire and we need to kind of dig our Union Jack into the sand and say, we are us.
And it's all well and
Let's
easy
worry about the
saying,
planet.
it's not going to happen in my lifetime. People have been saying this since, forever. It's
So-
like, at one point it's going to mean something.
Well, I tell you what is going to happen. There's going to be an unwholesome shock to most people over the age of 45. Because I'm telling you all now, this generation are totally disenchanted with politics and the way in which our generation has managed things. So, I think we all have to kind of watch out. Because this generation coming through, it's good. You really hold the keys for change. And whatever we all think in our safe pension, we're generations like ours and slightly older have the safety of homes, pensions, all these things. We've got a new generation coming through are questioning what the point of many things are, like kids and homes and all that kind of stuff. So
That's why I say I won't have children.
Yeah, so when this lot get proper politicised, I think everyone needs to bloody worry. And that's when things will change. But you know what you've got to do when you know
things
this.
have to change by 2025 and we're in 2019.
So what should we do now? Watch Gogglebox.
Morning from my steamy bathroom. Kiki had her friend staying over last night and they wanted to sleep downstairs, so I'm hiding in here. Let me see if I can wipe this off. So, it is Easter Monday and I have just made myself a very serious promise which I intend to keep. And that is, I am never eating again. I stuffed my face yesterday. What is it? What is it about us as human beings that we just constantly want to con ourselves? So yesterday was Easter. So yesterday I had friends around. So yesterday meant that I could stuff my face and then be eating Easter eggs at midnight just before I went to bed. So that I had a complete sugar hangover this morning. I didn't drink yesterday, which was a good thing. Great thing, can't quite believe that. But yeah, it's just like, what the fuck? I'm probably going to have to spend the rest of the week trying to rebalance my body after everything I stuffed just because it was Easter. I mean, yeah, have a big plate of the lovely food that you made. I made a big meze, have one of the desserts. Why keep going back to the dessert? I mean, I ended up having about 10 baklava in the end. And then late last night, me and my friend Lisa, tucked into Stacey's banana cake that she bought, ate the lot. And then an Easter egg at midnight. And you know what I did? I had a handful of nuts that I sprinkled sugar on and ate them with the Easter egg. It's so fucked up. Oh my God. And the thing is, you may or may not have seen yesterday, because it was out everywhere, but oh God, it was out everywhere on our Instagram and Twitter and stuff that I am, I've been talking about this challenge that I'm doing, and I'm doing this challenge in October where I'm climbing the Himalayas, trekking the Himalayas for the Copperfield, the charity Copperfield. Well, I'll tell you more about that later on in the week, but the thing is, there's just no room now for not getting fit and stuffing my face like I did yesterday. I've got to be fit. I mean, there's going to be women on that trek that have had breast cancer, that are living with breast cancer, or have had treatment for breast cancer. And I've got a team of 25 people that I'm going to be helping to motivate and, achieve our collective goal. And, I can't be limping along at the back. No, I've just had that shower. In that shower, I've really just given myself a proper turning off. It's just got to stop. When am I just going to grow up? So today, the important thing is when you've had a big, and I know half the country would have overeaten yesterday. The important thing is not to get up, which is what I did for so much of my adult life. Get up the next day and go, right, I'm not going to eat anything. I'm on boiled water and lemon. That just doesn't work. So it's just back to healthy eating, lots of movement, and no effing sugar. See, now I've had all that sugar again. I've planted the drug back in my brain that is as addictive as cocaine. It's back in my brain going, sugar. There's fucking Easter eggs everywhere. Get fit. Think of that trick. Get fit. I've got to be fit for others as much as for myself. Anyway, goodbye from my steamy bathroom. See you later. Mark's going for a healthy breakfast. Why are you lifting it up so high? I'm trying to look at it.
Oh, sorry. It's like a green espadrille. Look, it looks like a sandal. You put the sandal strap over there, over there.
It looks really nice.
Doesn't it?
And
I don't know what that is. Why is that so small? What the fuck is that? I want a double espresso. Now.
And I, after my appalling behaviour yesterday, am having an oat flat white, and I shall have some simple poached eggs when I get home, with no bread and no Easter eggs. Can anyone guess what Mark and Maddie might be watching? Anyone guessed?
Don't sound quite sure.
Whoa! Toffee. Toffee looks so fun. Ta-da!
So Maddie's taking photographs of my eyebrows because she thinks they're weird.
They
What do you
stick
think?
out wrong. Look, nobody's eyebrow comes out like that. That's him
Oh
from
my
the
god,
side.
it's like a ledge.
Exactly, like a little man could sit on there. That's what I mean. Nobody's eyebrow sticks out like that.
What happens? Why do pubic hairs start to grow out of your forehead, guys?
What,
It
Dad?
looks like a pubic hair, look.
Okay. I don't think it's a normal thing. I think it's just.
It's really odd. Oh, I don't know what to do. What should I do, guys?
No, your eyebrows are cool, and I'm just saying.
They
it's
look nice
strange.
straight on, but when you go to the side, it's like you need to wear 3D glasses. Yeah, it's really weird. They're like 3D eyebrows. Nad! She's passed out, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Or she's stuffing her face with cream eggs.
Oh, probably.
Nadia!
No, she's dead.
Something's definitely afoot upstairs. When Nadia goes that quiet in the house, I know there's something happening. Either bad news or the massive consumption of something naughty.
It's true.
It's true.
True
Or
say.
she's very deeply ensconced in Real Housewives of some place in America.
Yeah, which also means a bad thing. So that goes down as bad news.
It's bad news. When she starts singing, what are the other signs of when we know with this? But if she whistles, I'm in big trouble. If she sings a particular song, which is like mindlessly out of tune, like everything she sings, but there's a certain song that if she sings it, I know I'm in big trouble. It's like, she's really pissed off with me. Uh-oh. It'd be like the sign in a horror film.
I've been in here an hour again.
Do you know madness? The definition of madness is doing the
know.
same thing again and again, expecting a different
know.
outcome.
I know, but what can I do? It's just tapped again. So I'm just quietly doing it, and now you've shown all the subs. It's a good job we didn't come here an hour ago.
Why? Did you have no
Because it was
clothes
up to
on?
my bloody knees.
What was?
This,
Oh,
babe.
babe, what is wrong with you?
I need a cupboard.
Yeah, we'll get you a cupboard.
Everybody is saying that we should get packs from
Yeah, let's do it. I agree. I'm not
Packs
disagreeing. Why do
from- what's
everyone
it
makes out
called?
like
What's
I'm the
that
one who
place
prevents her
called
from
where you
doing
get
stuff?
Swedish meatballs.
IKEA.
IKEA.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's
loads
do
and
it.
loads of them have said that's what I need. God, babe, it's just like
Why don't you put stuff back on when you take it off? Though?
Honestly, I've been reading about ADHD. It is ADHD what I do. I want to get diagnosed. I really want to go and get a diagnosis.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm not joking, because then I won't feel like I could just cry. You can see marks.
I sort of feel. I don't know what I feel. I don't feel pity because that's too
I
strong.
feel pity. I feel piteous.
I feel hopeless.
I feel hopeless. Please don't anyone comment on it, because
I feel empty.
I know all your advice is really good, but it is a fucking disease. It's a dis-ease.
Dis
in me.
dash
It's a
ease.
disease. It's a disease. I'm diseased. It's the disease of madness.
I think partly it's because you want to come up here and be on your own watching stuff, but you don't need to have
what
a...
I'd like to do is come up here and lie on the bed and watch it. I don't have to
Well,
bloody be clearing up.
If I'm honest, I was calling up to you and I thought, oh, bless you,
You were
must be like...
filming. That's why I came up here.
No, but then I was calling and I couldn't hear you, and I said to Maddie, I said, that's one of two things. Either she's lying on the bed, really looking after herself and indulging herself, I said, or, and Maddie interrupted me and said, or she's tidying her wardrobe. It's got to end, babe. And an IKEA
else is happening?
We'll get IKEA stuff. Maddie's playing Nanny Di song. Nanny Di seems
Why
to
aren't
be
we just sitting in a nice restaurant having a nice...
Well, let's just go downstairs and sit on the veranda and chat like normal people.
Okay, well, let me just finish in here.
How long will that take? 3 years?
No, I'm going to try and do it in 10 minutes.
Can I make a
Sure.
suggestion that those boxes have never helped us?
I've got loads in there. I've got nowhere else to put that stuff. I can't take the stuff out of that box.
You look like a crack addict being told her stash is about to be thrown down the toilet. You do
Do you
know
know what?
that.
That radiator was on. I've just turned it off. That means the heating is on downstairs. No wonder we're all so bloody
The heating's
hot.
only ever on because you're always asking for it to be
Mark,
on.
not on a hot day.
Yes, you are. Is the heating on? And then you do that thing of going, who's turned the heating off? Like I'm some tight-ass bollock bastard. But actually, we're doing everything we can for the bloody climate of this planet by not using our bloody gas heaters.
You eating any Easter eggs?
I've had not one and I want one.
I'm hungry.
Oh, hear our beautiful daughter's voice. Beautiful daughter's beautiful voice.
Is that Maddie? Which one's that?
Go down, I bet Nan's crying. I bet Nan's crying. Come on.
Nice note.
Oh, it's
Keeps
cut
cutting
out
out.
like every
It's like
5
ridiculous.
seconds.
It's a very sad song. I just said to Maddie, "You ever going to write it? Not a sad song?" She said no.
I think you should write a not sad song to some thumping dance tune.
Yeah, you've made that clear.
Oh, has he said that?
Asked me to do
I just think the combination of the two could make people explode.
Well, that's very true. But
You know what I mean? And self, in just a total annihilism of annihilism.
Okay, it's very nice, very good, Matt. Why are you doing that? Really annoying.
Mum, do you want some melon?
No, I want some effing help in the
All
garden.
right!
I mean, you keep saying threatening things. No, it's really good, love. God, I sound like a completely uneducated. Will you stop it? Maddie, make him stop. He's being so annoying.
Get on that skateboard.
Wouldn't it be funny
If you did an ollie. What about Kiki with her ollie? Mental. She didn't realise it until she looked at the slow-mo.
Oh, I know!
Hey, baby. What's going on?
I am just Instagramming some of my team for Copperfield, my Copperfield trek. So, because now I have a team of 25 people, I'm their team captain for
God
our
help
trek in October.
You're going to lead them over the edge
And
of
all
a
I've done all
cliff.
day is lie around and eat biscuits. And our WhatsApp group, they're all working out and they're all...
I was going to say, please don't lead them off the edge of a cliff.
No. So, to my team, if you're watching, I know lots of you follow us on YouTube. We're going to have an incredible time. It's going to be tough, but we're going to have an incredible time. And
I'm jealous.
I'm going to get Mark to to do some training with me. We've got to
Yeah.
find some nice hills to go for nice walks on.
Yeah.
We could do one this weekend in Cornwall.
I'd like to go on a trek.
Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Let's do a trek.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one we did last time we were in Cornwall?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you couldn't cope with a puddle of mud.
Team, you might think you're happy to be on my team, but
She can't cope with the slightest terrain hazard.
I've got one fella in my team, Graham. Hello, Graham.
What are you hoping he'll help you?
No, but he's just sent us all pictures of what's the best socks to get.
Good.
So he's a good man to have on board.
Good.
What are you up to, Smelly?
Digging the garden with Nanny Di. I had to have a 30-minute... Oh, good. I had to have a 30-minute nap. I was suddenly just knocked out with
I
exhaustion.
was over the moon. You looked exactly like a toddler. Me and Kiki were laughing, just flat out on
What
the
do you mean,
veranda.
like a toddler? How?
Yeah, just like when toddlers
Oh, what,
play and
just
then they
exhausted?
go, and they fall asleep in their porridge.
Oh, right. So, yeah, now I've got asthma from pulling up roots, so I'm going to go and find my inhaler. So, end of the weekend, end of the Easter weekend.
Yes.
Say
On my way
thank you,
home.
Subs.
Thank you, Subs.
So next
We've had a lot
weekend
of gardening.
we did a lot of gardening, which you'll see in Green-Fingered Hell,
Yeah.
and you've been fun and it's been nice.
It's been lovely and warm.
You're doing very well, coping with a very difficult situation yourself. It's been my difficult weekend last weekend, Nanny Di's difficult weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
And then next weekend is a weird one because Nanny Di and our nephew Finley is looking after the girls, and me and Nadia are heading off to Cornwall to vlog like mad on the coast.
Yes.
So
wow.
yeah. Anyway,
So I'm in charge.
you're in charge.
Well,
Ooh.
me and Finley.
All right.
Oh,
Lots of love.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So we're just talking about sleep apnea, Subs, because I was at Cyra's house last weekend and a friend of hers was saying anyone that snores and does that thing where they stop breathing should have a test for sleep apnea. I was just saying to Mum and Dad, I think you need to go and have it done.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
What does he snore like, Mum? Do the sound.
Oh, it's very small snoring. It's not
But you
like
stop.
But very early, I realized something. And as the roof of the mouth, if it is flat, you will snore. Because as the air comes out, it will whistle against the roof of your flat, the flat
You mustn't have a
roof of
flat
your
roof.
mouth. But if you make the exercise to make the roof, like all the best singers in the world, must make this like the roof of a church.
So how'd you do that?
Exercise.
What's the exercise?
It's the soft palate. You exercise it.
How?
Well, just think. Send your mind to it, and
Send your mind to
your
soft
mind will find that it's flat, and then
Oh yeah.
and then you will immediately arch
Lift it. You
Arch.
can.
Arch
Like a
it.
yoga cap, yeah.
Yeah, and therefore,
And hold it.
what
Got to
exercise?
feel it. Try it, Subs. Do it. If you go like that and just go. Do it, Mum.
Yeah,
You haven't tried.
I've tried it many times.
but the arch, and then first of all, it will improve your voice because the air will come out instead of like that. And this has helped me. For years it has helped me, believe you me.
And you've still got a young voice. You haven't got like an old man's voice.
No.
How do you arch it? Which way do you arch it? That way or that way?
Like a cat.
Yeah, but which
curving.
way is the arch happening?
Up.
This way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to make it higher.
Yeah. I remember a voice teacher telling me it must be like the roof of a church.
I like that.
Not yeah.
Like a cathedral.
Not the flat
I'm doing it now.
roof. Yeah. And you can exercise it on a daily basis.
Wow.
You know?
So it's like pelvic floor for the top
Yeah.
of the mouth.
Yeah. I learned this in drama school. And I've
Do
kept
it, Maddie.
it
See if
going
you can
all
do
my
the roof
life.
of your mouth.
Maddie's already there.
Yeah, but you want to maintain it. Can you pull it
I don't know
up?
what you're doing, you're just raising your eyebrows.
She says, I don't know what you're doing. You're just raising your eyebrows, but I'm not. I'm lifting my.
You are just raising your eyebrows.
No, but that's what you can see. But inside, I
So
can
you
feel.
doing it to me is not going to make me do it anymore, because all I can see is you raising your
No, but
eyebrows.
go. Just feel the roof of your mouth and lift it.
Yeah, I do it. I do that normally.
And
My
yeah,
roof's never
physically
touching
lift
my-
your.
Dad,
You,
do it,
and
Dad.
you use your tongue to go up and down. You see?
You just look,
Listen, folks, don't do this on the bus.
Don't try
Do it
this
in
at
the
home.
privacy of your own home.
Do try this at home.
Yeah. Only try this.
God, you're doing a lot more than me.
Yeah, your dad looks far more professional. You look like you know what you're doing. Yeah.
You look like Punch and Judy.
It is, I mean, it is.
Well, you know what happens if you breathe in?
You see, this muscle.
What?
Doing
Tell
it.
us.
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
My
but you
roof of my
built us up.
mouth
You said
is...
you see what happens
you
there.
know what happens
What were
when
you
you breathe in.
what were we?
No, I'm saying I can feel the roof of my mouth.
Oh,
It's like the muscles in the
Yeah.
arm, you know. If you don't exercise, it will go flat, and that will affect your sleep. I think it will affect your voice. It's not a
I'm
good
gonna look
idea
it up
to.
on YouTube.
Do you feel it flexible, or is it?
Feels
Flappy.
very flat.
No, no good.
nothing.
Flappy, no
moving
good.
for
Flappy,
me.
no good.
You're looking the
But
same.
you can feel it. You
Go
I
on,
can
Maddie,
feel
give
it.
it a go.
I don't get what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing.
We're lifting our roof of
I'm
our
doing it
mouth.
now.
My
Lifting
roof-
and collapsing
The
it.
roof of my mouth's already lit.
Well up.
It feels very archy.
She's a
Mine's
Yeah.
arched.
And
But
then,
mine's sagging.
and
Mine
then
feels
the-
like my
and then-
pelvic
then-
floor.
And then when you do it, it sort of sucks the air into your
Yeah.
lungs, you know.
Something else I want to share with our subs, something that helps for breathing, is squeeze the end of your nostrils. So you
yeah,
don't just
Dad
squeeze
does this
it,
all the
don't hold
time.
it down. So push the end of your nose up and then squeeze, keeping it pushed up. Breathe in.
He does it all the time. It actually does
Just
help.
push your nostrils up. So you push up.
Yeah.
That's why your nose is getting longer, Dad.
Well, you see this
Then
area.
what do you do?
You can get more
How
air
long do
in.
you have to...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you can get more air in.
Yeah.
So if you're ever struggling to breathe with hay fever, I just do this. Push up.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it is nice. Try it.
Yeah, you get extra.
Yeah, Dad, it's
But I
good.
think the roof of the
mouth
is the muscle.
You look
Oh.
stupid
You know.
as hell.
I feel like I've gone into a parallel universe.
I just get so much more fresh air in.
Yeah. And you know, on some boxes, the roofs of their mouths are really good.
Oh, they're good.
Because
Oh,
you know,
because they're
when they
breathing
take air, they
It's
take a
because
lot
they've
of
always
air.
got that thing in their
Oh, because they
mouth.
got the yeah.
Is anything we're saying making any sense at all?
Yes, it's a lot of sense. I really believe it. You know, you must because it's a muscle, like your arm. It will get lazy.
As opposed to
Oh
what
God, you do
kind
get
of
a
breathing?
lot more air.
Don't you?
And you clear, you know.
Somebody should invent something that sits like that
Yes.
and just holds the end of your nose.
So you
the
look like
whole-
one of those people out of
the whole system
The Grinch.
lazy and
You look
dusty.
stupid when you were doing
So
it.
you've got to keep bringing it back to life.
The whole system gets lazy and dusty. So you have to bring it back to life.
Yeah. No, I think this is.
I can feel the very laughful sense we made the very laugh.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go home.
Yalla.
It's falling apart. What do you think, Toffs?
Yeah.
No. Hold my nose.
A drop of golden sun.
Nadia, however much you do
Mum, that
that.
was so
A
fat.
name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
Oh, it's like being on the X Factor.
So I need a pulling
She's one of those
thread.
contestants that would get really angry when they're told
Far,
that
a
they
note
can't
to
sing.
follow.
Yeah, she would be really.
Pick up their glass of water and splash them in the face.
A drink of jam and bread. That will
We'll be
bring
backstage. I
us
don't
back
understand why they
to
didn't
do,
like her.
do. A dear
You mean delusional?
female dear ray of
Look
golden
foot.
sun. Me, a name
Acting
I call
doesn't help.
myself. I love it
Yeah,
when the subs
she's
leave
trying to
comments and
put,
they go,
like,
Nadia, I really do love
feeling
you, but
into it."
please don't sing.
Yeah, Betty, the acting doesn't help. Mum tries to act her way through
Yeah,
it.
she does. She tries to act
Whereas
her way out of
Dinky
a
says,
paper
Mum, you
bag.
can actually sing. It's. She goes, the problem is you just try so hard. Me
Auto-tuned.
and far, a long, long way to run. So I drink with jam and bread.
No.
Oh,
Tea. Not to follow.
even the birds are screaming. Stop!
love.
Stop. Oh my God.
that will bring us back to the home. Fee, fi, fo, fum.
God.
I learn the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead. I grind his bones to make my
How hard
bread.
on the head did you drop
I know,
her?
it's
when
awesome.
she was-
It was multiple
Pretty
times.
hard, actually. She fell off the bed straight onto the top of her head.
That's why she weird.
Onto tiles.
When she fell,
Yeah.
Well,
I could have been concussed.
they were rubber tiles.
But I wasn't taken to a hospital.
no. I heard the crunch.
Oh, that's why I've got a flat back of my head.
No, it was the top of your head.
Yeah. You know, normally when they fall off beds, they fall on their sides.
Gracefully.
Yeah,
She went,
that explains
Maybe
everything.
that's why I can't keep my room tidy.
Maybe that's why you are like who you are.
Yes, and
Yeah. What annoying.
Nothing.
generally annoying.
Oh.
Sam,
There's a glass under your chair.
go and eat your food, the one with the fish today.
Had to eat dinner. Your dinner.
What are you having? It's like there was some sort of like attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody left
Armageddon.
before dinner was had.
War declared.
War
in the
declared.
British
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll kill the others.
Will they?
Oh.
With their
thank you.
gases.
Isn't that was one bunch for 10 quid, like in the 3 little pots?
You are joking.
Yeah, it's one like wimpy looking bunch from Sainsbury's.
Wimpy.
Tough
looking
doesn't.
one.
Yeah. It was just a little bunch like that. And then,
Beautiful, those ones.
do you want to take an egg now?
No, I do not.
I'll have an egg. I acquiesced and had one of Lisa's.
Oh, actually, no, these are Kiki's, aren't they?
I had one of Lisa's.
Oh, Ma.
Evil.
I'll get Stephen to come
Oh
back.
yeah, he can recce the step.
Yeah. Do this.
Yippee.
No wrecking. Do it straight.
Do it, yeah, no recce.
Yeah, little wrecking.
No recce, no
Bye.
recce. No likey, no recce.
Why don't you make a white path to here?
Yeah,
You
no.
don't need to do the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a white path.
It's like someone spilt paint, isn't it? Are we getting 2 more?
But Dad
things of it?
said the grey one is half the price of the white one.
No, you don't want the grey one though.
No.
I mean, this is what you're escaping from.
Yeah. Don't
No,
want
I
that.
didn't realise how tiny these were.
Yeah. We'll be getting some more.
Bye.
Bye.
It looks like an oasis. When they're on there, it looks like
Looks
they're on the
awful.
sand. Yeah, doesn't it? It looks great.
I mean, how long will it stay white?
It will stay whiter than this for a long time.
Oh, okay. All right then.
We can't have it
Maybe
like
we
that.
should sometimes wash it. Keep it white.